up and back and put your chest against the lower back, right? And if I will tell her, lift your arms a little bit. You see they're not even in the floor? I'm completely holding her. And I'm not doing that much. Now, from your sacrum, there is a triangle bone here, down. There is a lot of nerves. So when I say alar, it's alar. If you push with your chest here, up, forward, and down, and you grab these two hands and you do this, it feels incredible good. You need to have a little bit of trust and know your clients, right? So I go, and I push up, and I go like this. How that feels? It's like almost intense sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But I can go like this, and I hold her body, and hold her body really, really well. Okay. Grab your knees for a moment. So we have one from there, one from here. This is we have up there.
Yes.
Yes. And it will work. So, thank you. So let's put this, let's put downward facing on this one. So everybody can know what to do. Okay. With the belt, depends on the body, you use the belt. If it's a really big guy, and you cannot push because any reason, belt goes different ways. In some places I learned, you just can do this and pull back. Now the belt can slide from there and come out. So you gotta be very careful, but you can pull this way if you wish. If you know where to put the belt well, you just cannot push back and down. This way. And I'm holding her really well. You see how I'm moving her? This is not at the most safe, really. Oh. As you see. Second one, and will be more safe, but sometimes we have a lot of curve here, and you can apply it. This one, the belt will be in front of the thighs. This will be another. This one definitely, what you do is, bend your knees, sit in a chair, like if you're in a chair. And now, sometimes it's a lot of pressure in the front of the thighs, so I don't know how comfortable it will be, but some of us will be okay to do it. Back. You know, I'm moving her like, really well. I can put her up like nothing if I want. But the most correct one, and the most important one is, and this is very Iyengar. The belt goes into the lower back, goes down, and goes between the thighs. So for guys, be careful with his business. But what you do is, you know, in downward facing dog, your thighs have inner rotation, right? So the belt will do the inner rotation at the same time. So you grab the belt, here, see, here, and you pull slowly back. And you see this inner rotation in the thighs? And you see here, I can pull her back almost. Does that feel good?
That's so much more intense.
Yeah, and it's more than the other two, right? Or you can spread your elbows. That will be another. That will be, I don't know how many, you count, because I lose count. This will be another one. Interlock your fingers, here in your hips, and then you look where my feet is. My feet is not here. My feet is here. And then I sit back, and look how easy I put her up. Easy. And my buttocks, is the one that I can pull her up so easy. Now, I go to the point that I feel that her hands almost not on the floor. So all this, it feels a lot of stretching. It's like, oh, and I stay there. For example, let's see. In her, that's good enough. And you just kind of like, your intuition will tell you how far to go. This is another one. Between the hip and the knee, hand goes there. It's not on the knee, because this can screw up your knee really bad. And this is two-way close to her personal, so you don't go there. So it's between. Get it better? Get it? So both of your hands in the time. You do inner rotation and you pull back. Look, that will be another one. Right?
That one feels really good.
Does it feel really good?
Yeah.
Another one. hand goes into the thighs, like this. You almost grab the vastus medialis, the vastus, the quadriceps, like this, and pull back. How does that feel? What else can I do? The join of one. And you push back. Now that one I don't know how intense it is. And be careful coming up and down. Okay. So how many we have there?
Like 10.
Right. And you see the amount of them? There is another yoga instructor, Joy. I was supposed to come tomorrow. He's funny because he has another one that I never saw before. But he does, and when she does downward facing dog, he does downward facing dog in front and pushes forward like this. I don't know if it's necessary to do that or not. The most simple one, the easy ones, 1 foot forward and this one. Usually, it's kind of like one of this. Or behind, and grab and pull back. Very, very simple, very good. So coming to downward facing dog, it is back, facing that way. So we have inhale, let's say, on push, chaturanga, upward, downward facing dog. So inhale, look between your hands, step, walk, or jump your feet between your hands. Good. Look forward, inhaling. Right away, stay on the body, go down, exhale. Bring your arms sideways, inhaling, stand up. You go here, one squeeze one more time, and exhale, drop your head down. That will be really fast, as sun salutation. Right? And if you do that with a client, and it feels really good, like another sun salutation. Right? If not, probably your client get bored, like, again. You feel okay?
Yeah.
So, let's get a partner, and let's try the simple ones. And I'm going to tell you which one they are. She's going to do it, you're going to see it, you got a partner, I try to lead you to the sun salutation, and see how it feels. Maybe we'll go slow, because just to bend forward and to put the hand here is so important that it feels good. They feel like, oh, I feel that, so good. Then not feel anything. Because then, what will be the adjustment go for, right? 3 palms out. Inhale with your arms up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's say already body forward. Uttanasana. Drop. Down, 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 down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to position. Good. Chaturanga Dandasana, push up. Upward facing dog, inhale, come up. Push back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go down. Good. Fine. And forward, you stay here and playing around. It's not like a big deal. As I say, it's not rock solid. But you push back and it feels kind of good. Inhale deep. Look between your hands, step up or yoke. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, go down. This hand, a lot of pressure down. This one drops as much as you can. Inhale with your arms up. Stand up. Inhale, look up. And exhale, drop your head down. That's it. But, and the other ones, just for you to have the knowledge to know. You know, like when you got it forward and yes, if you ever have a client, maybe you want to do something like that. But you do this sun salutation that is not like too complicated like this, right? So pick a partner. Yes, pick a partner.
Yes, I'll turn this around. Alright, standing down with dog, I just want to make sure the camera gets a good angle. Yeah, let me just bring it back a little bit more. Alright, just be careful with the thing.
So when you pick a partner, one of you will be the student and one of you will be the teacher. Please. Okay.
Stay right there. That's probably better, yeah.
All right.
There's an odd number, so I don't know further. There's some.
Please. Try. Let's see. Okay.
Sorry.
So teacher, what will be the student? So pick who will be the teacher and who will be the student. The student stand up in front of your mat. And bring your feet together and come in front of your mat. And as usual, it goes together, it goes ahead, and then you tie, you have to tell bone, bring your belly in, shoulders up, back and down. Figure it out. Some activity, right? That usually it works. Stand up anywhere you want, but in this case, for example, if you're going to go up like this with the arms, you got to be careful. Not even in one side, because you're going to go like this. So you got to be kind of behind. Right? So, throw your palms out, student, bring your arms back and up, inhaling. And reach up to the sky. Okay, you all miss the boat, most of you. Do you know why? When she was supposed to go like this, you were already supposed to squeeze in the shoulder blades and so you don't want to look at no, you got it. Okay. Throw your palms out, inhaling, bring your arms up. Does that feel good? Tell your teacher if it feels good or not. Does it feel good? Good. Let's go. Everybody forward. Uttanasana. Everybody forward. Down. Everybody forward. Okay. Okay, let's stand up. Let's stand up. Students, stand up. Okay. Teachers.
More down.
When the student brings their arms up, lift. When bend forward, right away in one side, one hand goes in the second, right away, and push it down. And make sure that you feel that this pressure here is in line with your heels, and push it strong here, and push the upper body down really low. Ready? Now let's stand up. Let's start again. Okay, ready? Let's start again. Throw your palms out, inhaling, bring your arms up. Really high, squeeze hard, squeeze hard. Exhale, bend your body forward, Uttanasana. Down, really down. You need to begin from the lower part of the back down to the head. Inhaling, lift your chest forward and look forward. Look. Okay, let's stand up. Let's stand up. Okay.
That's good.
When you go down, let's say you're going to go down in forward bend. Go down. Right away, I go here, and from here, I push down this way. Down. Really, really down not as hard as you can, but making sure that I feel like how much pressure you can put on. It has to be really quick. You can rest it down like, oh, she's going down. No, you gotta put the head and it's here. Like, you say stable, eyes, her body, like here. Now let her go forward and back. I hold it actually, right? And go down from here immediately.
No, I'm wobbling.
As much as again. And then right away when I say here on the forward, you stand up beside, and you get ready to stand up around and play position, squeeze. And let's finish there. That's 3 steps, right? Stand up. Okay, let's try. Feet together, heels together, drop your shoulders, fingers pointing down, Samasthiti. Turn your palms out, inhaling, bring your arms up. Look between the hands. Good. Squeeze really hard. Let's go, bend your body forward, Uttanasana. Go down. Right away down. Inhaling, look forward, lift your chest. Step back, plank position. Squeeze. And the hips. Now some other time, the hips. Squeeze the hips. Now, you get ready because you're going to go down and you're going to push that forward a little bit up and you're going to squeeze with your right knee or if your left knee, grab the shoulder and push back. Now, Chaturanga Dandasana. Go down. You let her supposed to go down, Chaturanga, and push her forward. Maybe just up. Your right knee behind you.
How do you guys have your knees in?
Right.
And the shoulder blade, not the spine. Just
And let's go back for 50 down. Right.
Right here.
Lean back around like that.
In your
Okay, going to downward facing dog. Now, tell your teacher, you're the best. Tell your teacher, teacher. Right? See, it's very important to have communication because. So right now, facing dog, we have 10 different adjustments. They want to be like the dog. Right, you can put her back until it. Almost both hands here. Yeah, nothing from here down. Here down is done like sometimes, but like this, you push forward, up and down. If you need to get any end, like that's how you put it from here to there, that means it's really good.
Is it too much weight? I feel like you actually have to do way more weight than you think.
Okay, teacher, stand up beside your student. Inhale the student, look. Exhale, step, walk up your feet between your hands, the student. Good. What happened with the teacher with the hand in the sacrum?
Ah, okay.
Exhale, go down.
Oh, yeah.
Exhale, go down. Now, look forward, bring your arms up. Stand up. Stand up, student. Stand up. Stand up, student. Good. Exhale, bring your arms down. Okay. This is one of the most popular, not good for your body move that we do that is not good for you, and it's this. Inhale and look forward. You see my neck? You're never supposed to do that. You're supposed to go from here to here, totally straight in line. Like they say sometimes in the books, like you look to the horizon, just stand here before, but not like this. We always do this, and if you do 108 sun salutations every year, you finish with your neck like, oh, you know? 1, 2, upward facing down. You see my head? It goes up like this. It's not supposed to go the whole way up because you make pressure in the back of your cervicals. And it's not good for you. So you just kind of look forward, and shoulders and ears in yoga, they're not too friendly. They're always apart. Always. So keep that in mind. And the chaturanga, most of you did it the way you did it. You kind of forgot there was upper arm just to here, like this. You know, we always kind of drop down. So, would you like to repeat again one more?
Yeah.
Teacher, no, you want to change?
We should do one more.
One more.
One more. Okay. Say it.
Is that okay?
And let's see, it has to be quickly, like really quick. Okay? So, ready? Students and teachers. Okay. Okay, Samastihini, students. Throw your palms out, inhale and bring your arms up. Stretch.
We can do it again too.
Exhale, bend your body forward. Uttanasana. Good. Push down strong. Inhale and lift your chest. Look forward to the horizon. Step back to the position. Good. Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend your elbows back to your ribcage. Upward facing dog. Put the student forward. Knee between the shoulder blades. Remember, knee between the shoulder blades. And push back your shoulders. Exhale, push the student back. Downward facing dog. And then, more than touching, pull. Make sure you're pulling in both sides. Now, push back into downward facing dog and break.
Yeah. No,
For
no,
5.
Yeah.
Like back here?
5.
Yeah.
That would be better. Good.
Yeah, you could pull.
Now, do this one. Put the hand like this. Cross and grab the thighs. See how that feels.
How's that?
And
For the other one.
that would be a new one.
Good. It's different than the first one.
And then push back. Straight ahead. See how it feels.
Am I thinking of right or doesn't it?
No, be good. Good. Okay. Inhale, students. Exhale, step. Walk or jump your feet between your hands. Lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, go down really low. Right. With the sacrum, push her down. Eso. Now, stand up. Inhale, you bring your arms sideways. Look between the palm of your hands, squeeze really high. Exhale, drop your hands down. From 1 to 10, being 0 and 10 the best, your teacher how much did? 9. You?
9.
9. Wow. 9 or 10? 9. Okay, so change. Become a student and become a teacher. And probably will be
I'm like pushing.
because you feel what it is, maybe it's easier for you to go now and you do that. So you must get a 10, I would say. A 10, yeah, because you feel what it is, right? That's great. She's trying 12 with that massage. 12. That's really good. Okay. So, students in front of your mat, feet together, heels together, good. Against your thighs, so much to believe, fingers pointing down, shoulders like back. 2 palms out. Bring your arms up. Look between the palm of your hands. Squeeze really hard. Exhale, bend your body forward. Uttanasana.
Good.
Squeeze
When I'm
your belly.
raising my
Go
arms,
down,
here,
down,
start
down.
like right here.
Good. Inhale, look up or forward. Step back, plank position. Plank position. Remember, squeeze you in the hips. Squeeze you. Stay there for a moment. Good. Good. Now, she's going to go down. Now, Chaturanga, go down, grab the hips and push yourself forward. Still.
Grab my head.
That's really bizarre. Like, that's a weird thing.
What happened with the knee? Upward facing dog.
Remember to get
No,
closer to
just
my
one
shoulder
up and
blades.
down.
Yeah, right there.
Left
Yeah.
foot to the left side.
Especially with this one chart.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when your hands can come down, that's good. You're spreading.
More pushing.
Yeah, you can go more.
Maybe.
It's weird on the knees.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to first thing is like
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, let's do something. Let's do something. Okay. Let's try it again. Still let's stand up. Let's see what happens. Stand up. Let's try this 2 or 3 times until you really feel it. Okay?
yes, I feel like this.
You feel it. So when you squeeze and lift. And you go back, don't forget, you grab the hips of the thighs and you pull forward and level. She moves forward, grab when you're ready with the
So you
hips.
grab right here.
You grab from the hips or from the thighs?
Yeah, can you show Chaturanga? Switch Chaturanga to upward dog.
Okay?
It's just your arms in plank.
You do
I
it.
want my hips.
Left position. Left position. Step down.
Like over your legs on hips.
Upward facing dog.
So you're kind of almost just like carrying.
Let's go downward facing dog. See how it feels?
Yeah.
Okay, so almost carrying the student, right?
Yeah.
By giving a little bit of a push. So, the student, in front of you, mat, feet together, heels together. Can you decide?
See how, like, you see so much in your own body.
Ready? Teachers, ready? The students, turn your palms out, bring your arms up, inhaling, big hug to the world. Exhale, bend your body forward, Uttanasana. Squeeze your belly, drop your chin down. Good. Upward, look forward, inhaling. Look forward, inhaling. Okay, stay there. Most of you lift your head again. Look at him, for example. You see, I said this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Okay. Exhale, hips on the floor, step back, plank position. Plank position.
Standing now.
Square the hips. Good. Now, release the hips, Chaturanga, and that's a push-up. Push your body forward. From the hips to thighs. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your hips back.
Knees higher. Just so that you should.
Bring the hips back.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Little higher.
That was perfect.
Okay, in downward facing dog, do the best adjustment you feel. You can feel comfortable to do that. See how?
Yeah, you can really pull. There you go. Keep going. Yeah. And my hands are barely touching.
Yeah, it feels really good.
One foot
Oh,
forward.
yeah.
Right
That is fun.
Up, forward, and down. Really hard.
You have to put like your whole weight in this one.
Try different ones.
It needs to be more like the muscle, like go down a little bit.
Like here?
Yeah, like in that area.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because at first
Remember,
That one's
your
the
chest.
Yeah.
I'm pushing.
Yeah.
I see.
Up, out, and down. Up, back, and down.
Good.
It's like push, so like that, and then
Yeah, I think you're too high.
you know, like I want my legs to go like down. So
Oh, so down like back.
yeah,
A
yeah.
little more open.
Like down, yeah, like down and up.
Like back and down. Okay,
Okay,
that makes
perfect.
sense.
Right there.
Right, you're going to spread your ankle and it's easier when you go back. Good. Good. How it goes?
That was wonderful.
Okay. Inhaling deep, student. Exhale, step, walk, with your feet between your hands. Feet together. Good. Exhale, drop your chin down. Uttanasana. Hard. With the opposite hand. Bring your arms sideways, inhaling, stand up. Inhaling, look between your hands. Exhale, bring your hands sideways. Okay. Does it feel really good? Yeah. No, no. Wow. Okay, student, feet together. Throw your palms out. Bring your arms up again. Squeeze hard. It has to be from here. That's the difference. Exhale, bend your body forward. Uttanasana. Go. Squeeze here, squeeze there, squeeze here like that.
Not good.
Look forward, inhaling in your chest. Step back to the position. Right, thank you. Good position. Good. Chaturanga, bend your elbows and push the student forward and up. Knee between the shoulder blades. Or both of them. Push his back. This is really strong. Let's go down. Hips and pull her back. Pull her back. Good. Otherwise, just lean downward facing dog.
It's hard to do it like lean back or pull you back.
Yeah.
Five,
Now try my shoulder blades.
push
You get too
strong.
low and I can yeah, right there.
That's like your move.
Yeah, then your hands a little.
Four.
If I can mop it and
Good.
transition.
Yeah,
And you
lower
need to
down.
just not put your hand like that, but grab the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab the shoulder like this. Like grab and pull back. Good. Let's settle down. Facing dog. Okay, inhale in. Step walk. Don't you feel between your hands. Feet together. Good. Lengthen your spine. Lift your chest. Exhale. Go down really low. That's going to help us to push down really low. Bring your arms sideways. Inhale and stand up. Bring your arms up together. Good. From here. Bring it up. Exhale. Drop it down. 0 to 10. How much you teach me? 10. 0 to 10. How much you? How much you? 10. 10. Okay. If you want to play, if you want to play with the feeling of your student, the feeling, okay? And you feel that you really trust your teacher, there is a way that you can drop the person in front of your mat in downward facing dog, and it's like, you have to trust your teacher. For a second, anybody wants to come here? Let's try. You're going to go forward. Okay, so look what I'm going to do with her. She's going to let's do that. She's going to bring the arms up, right? She's going to look forward to the window, almost like, and she's going to fly, almost like you're going to go down.
Yeah.
Just like that. But you got to put yourself like that. And you arrive with your hands into downward facing dog. That means you're going to put yourself like this. And I'm going to completely grab your hips. So separate your hips a little. Grab your hips like this. Okay. So this is like, make your body feel a little bit of like something in your Muladhara chakra. Because it's like, when you drop your cell phone up, there's somebody drop you like this, feel like, now, I know if she will trust me or not, the way she threw herself forward. And when I grab from your hips, you just put your hands forward in the mat and you go into downward facing dog. Turn your palms out, bring your hands up again. Exhale, go. Reach forward like you're going to fly.
Oh.
Did you see where I put my foot? To make sure that I can hold up. How that feels? That feels really good. Now, another way is when somebody's in downward facing dog this way, it is supposed to tell the student, relax your hands, grab the hips. If we did this one, they grab the hips just like that, and just release, don't move your hands. Just go back like that. Relax it, relax it, relax it. I put her back. Now, stand up. Good. If you let, she will drop actually forward. She's trusting. She will let, but there is something that you feel with inside you, body abdomen. Everybody's a little bit different. But you play a little bit with the feeling of your student. It's like, and you bring her up and down a little bit. And that will make the student fall in love a little bit with you. So, we're comfortable with that sort of salutation, rollers? Yeah. Okay. It's 5:30, we have half hour. And I would like to do final relaxation. And which other, any other asana would you think we can do now that will be like, well, I have so many so good ones. I have such a good ones.
Give us your favorite.
Okay.
Give us your best one, and then final relaxation.
Okay. Really crazy one. Let's do a crazy one. Okay? Because there is warrior, there is triangle, there is When poses, you just get down and you say, oh. Now, for example, what about handstands, right?
Yeah.
I got these tips. I'm going to grab somebody. I'm going to show this. You got to be very careful if you want to do it or not. But it's like one of the most amazing experience you have. Oh, kind of. In handstands, you use the tip of your fingers almost like the hook when you're going to grab something. You go to handstands all the time, workshops, and they talk about 1,000 things, and it's good. I have my, let's not talk so much about it, but more or less, right? And then you use that, you use the root, so you're in the finger, and all the fingers, and you try to go with your shoulders forward, because this is important. If you jump from here, it's nothing that you're going to go up, you go from here. This foot, usually, if you go like this, you open the hip. If you go like this, you close the hip. So you usually jump with the hip closed, not open. So, and when you jump, a little bit, shoulders above the hands, then you come up really, really easy. Then you come in handstands. Who would like to come in handstands? And make sure that you hold handstand, because I have a little bit of serious, but we're not going to have time. So, anybody want to do handstands?
Louis, you do good handstands, right?
You? Please. Handstand. So, go to downward facing dog first. Facing this way. Downward facing dog, go down. Good. Bring your feet back a little bit. Good. A little bit more back. Okay. Bring your right foot here. Then bring your right foot back. Okay. You're going to jump with your right foot. Ready? Okay. Never stand up here. No. Ooh. Okay. Always to do this one, make a fist. And put the fist between the hips. That's how you're supposed to make sure that your handstand will be the most perfect one. Just like that. You don't have to go like, you okay? Look at this. Relax the hands.
Ooh.
So, I can go anywhere. Her shoulder blades, her intervertebral discs are hanging there. She's so happy. And I can walk all over. And don't put me down. To put her down, there is many different ways to do it. I'm going to do it in a way that is kind of easy, but you got to be careful to make sure that nothing happens. If you need, I give you an assistant to do this. Relax your body, don't do anything until your feet don't touch the floor, don't stand up. So I go forward like that. Really slow. And slowly. That's one way to put it down. But if somebody's trying to do, I saw somebody in yoga class the other day because they go in handstands and they try to put the feet between the hands as a standing this way, and you drop here and you use all the bandas and all that. So to teach somebody to use all the muscles here, let's try handstand again. Handstand. Hands. Just jump up. Once again. Good. So, you can come here and put your knees against the shoulders of your student. Grab the hips. And taking here, now drop your feet between your hands. Feet between your hands. Go back. Good. Both of them together. Good. Go down. Feet between the hands. Look how I help her.
Ooh.
You see? This is another way to put her down. Instead to this way. So she learned to use all these muscles here in the center of your back and your bandas and all that. No, stand up. Good. Would you like to get a partner and try to do that one? See how it feels?
I can't do that.
And then if you feel a little bit afraid to do it, we spot the person that is above. And we drop the person forward.
But that's the point. If you can't do it,
Well,
someone's
let's-
there helping.
Pass that one. Let's do something.
Quite understood how you brought me down this
She was upside down. That's why.
I'm like so psyched about that one.
Okay. Does somebody would like to do handstands so she see?
Yeah.
So you're going to handstands. Yes, stand up in your hands. Right like that. Okay. So what I did to you was like this. So going handstands, stand up, go up. Down. So what I did to you is put my knees against the shoulder blades here. Grab the hips. Go really close to there. and I say, bring both of your feet together, down between your hands. And look, I hold the hips. She uses the muscles in the belly. Look. Ooh, that's nice. Drop down.
Wow.
Good. And then stand up. You see?
Can you teach someone how to float from the floor?
She can do that also if you have a lot of power in the abdomen. She can go up again, and you hold yourself up. And
Can
you
you,
go up again.
can you assist? Can you show?
I can assist to do that. Would you like to bring your feet up
I
again?
don't know if I could do it with just my feet
Right.
together.
It's very, very intense to do this.
Yeah.
And lift up. Now, if somebody here cannot go into that process, I will give you a little help and you come up.
I can try.
I can do
I
an
don't.
handstand.
Try see what happens.
I'm in the head.
Okay, so do. Right, and put your feet between your hands. So I go here, and you see what I'm going to do? I'm going to support her shoulders against me. So I'm going to take inhale deep, jump up. Very easy. Separate your legs. Separate your legs completely. Open your legs completely. So what I'm going to do? Pop. I can lift her up. Down. Good. Now bring your feet together. Good. Look what I did with you. This. And lift.
There we go.
See, it's very easy. It's not that much weight really. And I can play with her, go her around, move this way, give her a little trick. So, I bend my knees, I lift my buttocks, you notice? And I'm going to forward bend myself. And I slowly going to put her feet on the floor. And pick her up. Okay, what about triangle? So simple.
Ooh,
Triangle, there will be so many triangles. Okay, somebody triangle here. Let's try triangle. So, triangle. So, Utthita Trikonasana. My first asana that I ever taught in my life. And when I arrived over there and I was not a teacher, I forgot what to do. And I studied like for 2 weeks. Everybody's a little bit different. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back. Your heel is 45 degrees, your knees are straight, your arms are parallel to the floor. Usually in Utthita Trikonasana, if you drop a line from your wrist down, your ankles are supposed to be underneath, both of them. So, what we try to do here, and I don't know if you ever did this against a wall, is all these sides, the left one, is supposed to be above the right one, right? So you reach forward with your right hand and you drop your right hand down. Okay, let's say we're going to use a black. Right, black.
There's a...
Two blacks.
Oh,
Okay. Let's say we're going to use a black. So put your right hand in this black. Okay. In this asana. Okay. Elongating your spine from your coccyx the whole way to the top of your head. You try to elongate. Shoulder blades as close as you can bring them together. This hip is supposed to go above your right one. So you're supposed to rotate, spiral your body. Don't put this right hip like this. It's better to put the left hip. And then you just grab the left hip, and with your left hip into her right hip, you squeeze and bring this up. And just a little butt touch. You feel how intense it is? It's very intense. And I just grab the hip and doing this. This is what adjustment. Very simple. Nothing like, but you feel all the pelvic bones like, oh. And see, I say, here is 80%, right? Here is 90%, right? It's like, pull it more. And I feel it myself. That's one adjustment. Second adjustment, I grab from here. I go with my hand and I grab her right rib cage. Look. Good. And I do this. Squeeze back like this. And lift a little bit from the hand. Okay. Feel good, right? And I'm doing what? And it's spiraling the whole entire body. This will be the second one. And my hand is pulling a little bit here, right? Okay, stay there for one more second. I'm going to drop you. You see how much I lift her up? Third one. Hands together. This elbows is going to grab her pelvic bone like this. This one is going to go down and this one is going to go up like this. So I'm going to squeeze this one down and this one up. How it feels. And it's different than the other two.
Very different.
Very different. Now, the body goes in a spiral. In yoga, most of yoga classes, your body always goes in a spiral. From here up, spiral this way. But in And from here down can spiral this way, even though this hip is going to open. So you can stabilize with one hand, the hip here, and the other hand can go here like this. And I say, I pull this one inner, and I stabilize here, and I say, drop your left shoulder back as much as you can. You see how far you can go? Because I'm holding her here. And it feels much different. Good. In here, depends on drop your left hand in top of the block. Left hand down on the block. Now, when we do Parabrita Trikonasana, that is revolving triangle, we always bring this foot a little bit forward to square the hips. Right? So, left hand down anywhere, which block you want, and bring your right hand up. In Parabrita Trikonasana, or revolving triangle, this left thigh is inner rotation, right? So, most of this teaching, and you probably see that, make sure that this heel doesn't come up. Sometimes they kind of put the foot here. But this going inner rotation, and you squeeze the leg like this, and you hold the student, like that. Like you feel that inner rotation already. This one goes back, and this one goes forward. You put a little bit like this. But make sure this one don't drop. Because you see how it's dropping? It's supposed to go up, but this one goes back. This will be one way to adjust this one. So, after the other. Now, can I tie a little bit? The other one will be, if you go, bring your right hand up. Here, and you do this. Hold entire body, your arm, grab the shoulder, and rib cage. And turn. Turn. But at the same time, from your left shoulder to your right hip, make a space. Pull. Look at that? See the difference? And then you can go back as much as you can. Now drop your right hand down. Keep both of your hands in the blocks. Now, that's why 2 hours is so little. If you do this one, and you drop it, they call the pyramid asana, right? And you drop, lift your chest a little bit. Drop your chest down, and go the deepest you can. You say, oh, how can I adjust this asana? What can I do? You don't even have to do anything. You will tell your student, lift your chest up, flex your right foot. Flex it. There. Now drop down. Total different, right? It's like, oh, it's total different. All this feel completely different because the foot is flexed. And you're using a block. So sometimes it's better, you really have to touch as I say, and just do that. Concentra. Now slowly stand up, bring your right foot up, stand up. So, would you like to adjust Trikonasana? Strength. Yeah. So find a student. Find a student teachers. And see how you flex. Okay. I don't know if you like to use a black or not, or you can put your hand just in top of the chin. Now, what about if you change partner? Change partner. Instead, find another partner, different than the one you did before. Try. See how it feels?
Here's some extra blocking.
Okay, so going to, student going to Theta Trikonasana, go down right away, Theta Trikonasana. Right hand down or left hand down and the opposite hand up. And go down. Engage your thighs, drop your tailbone. Okay, first thing will be hip against the hip of the leg that is forward and hand in the opposite hip. The hip that is up and you squeeze and lift the hip that is above. Right, like that. Left hip. Now the right hip. Here's your right hip against this one. This one. And this one. Right, and try to use the hip more than the front of the back. Like that. Okay. So, and push the support with the hip And the hand, and just kind of squeeze and pull up a little bit. See how that feels, if you feel any opening in the, you feel that? And the second one, grab the wrist or the arm, and bring the hand that is in front of you, the other hand that is loose, under the rib cage. And grab the rib cage and pull up, spiral. Good, spiral. Good rib cage. Rib cage.
She said she.
Right.
She says it feels like she's gonna fall back.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Maybe you write it too much against her. Let her do it, see what happens. Let her do it. And then now, get close to her, not too much, and try. And lift here a little bit. Good. Let her yeah, it's all like a massage around the rib cage, a little bit like the lower four ribs. How many ribs do we have?
A lot.
Many.
You don't know how many ribs you have?
How many what?
Ribs.
Oh.
12 will be somebody from Jupiter. Okay. Drop the head that is up. Putita Trikonasana into revolving. Barra Trikonasana and the other side. Okay, señoritas y caballeros, we have 24 ribs.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Ah, yes. Very nice. Okay, so the leg that is back. Bring in your rotation and grab with both of your knees. The thigh. Right, in the rotation. Grab with this.
And you feel that?
Without this one lifting, like that. And grab with both of your feet. And then bring the opposite hand. Then go. Right. And grab with the hip. And grab one hip. The foot that is forward, you bring it back, the hip, and the foot that is back, you bring the hip forward. Good. So by the time you go to the and you need to do in the rotation. Right, like that. Así. There you go. Bring your hands up now. And grab here. This one here. And with this one. See, like that. You see what you're doing? Ah, there is a thing. Yes. Now do the other one. Then it's like this. Let it go like this. And push it up. Or like this. Squeeze. No, okay, so if you're turning your head and you're looking up, how many cervicals, vertebrae we have?
It's hard on what?
Yeah. You do the revolving yourself.
This is the same.
And that is circle. And that is this one.
This is
So how many cervical vertebrae do we have? That was really good. Did you know any other animal that has 7 vertebrae, cervicals? The giraffe. The giraffe. So how many vertebrae do we have in the whole spinal column?
24.
So how many are here, the lumbar?
5.
This is thoracic. This is lumbar. 5. Very good. Very nice. Like that is another good things to learn about the body, because sometimes you don't know where the organs are. What about the liver? In which side of your
Left.
that will be somebody else from somewhere else.
Right.
In the right side. In the liver. And like that, there's many different good things to learn there. So, which one is the strongest muscle in your body?
Your jaw.
Jaw. Which one?
Your jaw.
No, your jaw is a
Oh,
jaw.
your muscle.
Muscle.
What is it called? Your quad?
Which one is? No, it's not the quads.
The guns.
Which one is your tongue?
The strongest? No, the tongue is really soft.
Your jaw.
Smile.
But it's in the jaw, and this because you have 150 pounds of pressure in your mouth when you do this. It's in the anatomical, in the books that I read, I like to read anatomy and all that. It's so strong that you can cut a finger if you want, no problem. But it's called masseters. It's between your upper jaw and lower jaw, like that. And it goes here. That's why a lot of people at night, they go like this. And they have to use something in your mouth and all that because it's really, really, really strong. I mean, powerful. So like that, there is a lot of different questions that are like so important. Like the face has 32 muscles in one side, 32 muscles in the other side. It's two pairs. And we are the only animals, or that way, they have more muscles in the face than any other animal in the world. It's very nice, right? And like that, there is so many different little things. How many ribs are true ribs? Because there is true ribs and false ribs.
You have two floating.
Two floating ones. Very good. There it goes.
Two floating.
There is false ribs. There is true ribs and there is floating ones. Ribs. Okay. And they call true ribs because they don't attach to the sternum. This bone here. Talking about the sternum. Okay. The 1 to 7 are true ribs. 8 to 12 are false ribs. And 2 less one are floating ribs because they're cartilage. They're cartilage. So, what am I going to say? What part of your body will never stop growing?
Your ears and your nose.
Ears and nose? Whatever.
Feet. Feet and hands.
No, feet no.
Feet and hands.
Your ears and your nose.
Your ears and your nose never stop growing. But other than that,
That's why when people have big noses.
Yeah, favorite.
your hair.
And hairs.
Other than that, fingernails. All right, and like that is another anatomical question that I like to do. So, final relaxation. We're going to have to do this one because, okay, who would like to have an final relaxation? Please.
Massage?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll do your relaxation.
Oh, you only have massage in that shoulder. Okay, so, look at this because we're going to do
It's gonna be what?
really quick. Your student when he's down on the floor. There is many things to do. I'm going to do just a little bit of something because if not, I can stay longer. I can stay 20 to 25 or 30 minutes giving her an adjustment in final relaxation. But you have only 5 minutes, no, not even 5 minutes, sometimes you have 3 minutes only for the student, right? I go in the back. So I begin with her. I look at her body to see what am I supposed to do here. They will be good for her. I drop to my knees. Let's begin with that. Very slowly, I put my hands into the toes of the person and I push really slow. I touch really soft and I start to push back slowly. Really softly back. So she feels all the contraction, you know? And extension in the lower part of the feet. Go really like this. Release. These two thumbs goes into the arch of the feet. And I start to do a little circles. And what am I doing here? In reflexology, I am giving a little massage to all her abdomen, all the muscles in her belly. So I go like this. And then I start to see how she's breathing. Because she right away starts to change the breathing when I touch her. Most of the students do. And then I go up and down in the foot. I go a little bit up there, I massage her heart. Because in the ball of the foot is kind of where the lungs and the heart is in the foot. So then I come back down again, down, 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 and I go to the heels. And I go 2, 3 times, or 4 times, or 5 times. And if I want it really longer, I stay here for a minute, 2 minutes, massaging her feet.
Where is the heart on this?
It's between the ball of the feet and the arch, kind of in the center here. So you massage there like that. Does that feel good? Okay. So you go like this, and then you can do many different things. But let's say that I'm going to grab her feet like this, and I'm going to lift it slowly, and I'm going to grab your heels, you see heels, and I start to do this. So I'm checking over her body like that. And I can go like this. Half moon, left, and right. Left, and this kind of like massaging a little bit her lower back and doing something in the lower part of her body like this. Or you can do turn circles. 1 and 2 and come back. Now if you really heavy legs, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it. That's why I said you need to be in shape to do this. But anyways, so you do that 2 or 3 times. You can go up also. You can bend your knees and put the feet here. No, you relax. You don't have to do nothing. I'll do everything for you. So I go like this. I pull back a little bit. And I'm pulling her spine completely. You feel that? It's like, pulling her back. I can go a little bit forward. Let's do, we can do this. You can bend it, I can bend the knees of the person that is there and grab from here. Look what I'm going to do. Hold here and lift. Go relax. You lift it, right. And then look what I'm doing. I'm checking her lower
Oh,
back.
that looks like it feels so good.
Really good. It's supposed to feel really, really, really good. Let's say that I leave it there. I drop it slowly. I grab her heels again. And I come back here and I do this. And then slowly, I can do this. Relax the foot. You didn't relax it. And I know when the student doesn't relax immediately. But this for example, she thought that her foot was going to drop on the floor. Now she relaxed. So, and I do the other one. I go down. Right? The less you get away from the body, the better it is. You need to be in contact all the time, right? So, with the hand chop in the inner, in the calves, go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and go down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sometimes you can go this. 1 foot this way, 1 foot this way, both foot this way, then drop it down, and leave it here, and you go up, and then you try to massage the outside of the tibia, these 2 bones here. Sorry, these 2 muscles, and you go like this. Just a little massage. Does that feel good? Supposed to be feel really good, like you massage here. Then you go the knee, and you grab here, you squeeze a little bit, and you try to open a little bit, and you walk your hands up. You can actually come to the hips, and squeeze the hips really soft, not too hard, right? Then go back down. 3, 4, you see I'm squeezing? Squeeze it, like really squeeze it.
That would tickle me.
Like that, then go back, come back here, finish, as you 2 or 3 times massage the bridge of the foot, grab the toes like this, get in connection, release. That will be the legs, and there's many other things to do, but for now, that for now. No, stay there. Stay there.
I'm not going anywhere.
But you lift your arms. Like you do that.
No.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, it's not supposed to be.
What do you mean when you lift her, this toe?
When I go like this, it's some type of connection. You close your eyes and you touch. And it's like, there is a connection that you probably with time feel what it is, but it's like you're there, you're present, you lift some type of something there. Sometimes I turn my fingers like that, and the student will say, I feel like your fingers are still there. Anyway, just stand up. You can come here, and then now that's lower body, right? Upper body. You grab this arm, no, relax. Now you relax. So there is 2 different ways to do this. You can grab the arm this way, this hand goes underneath, and the shoulder blade goes in and down. In and down. So this one goes in and down. And then you drop this arm down. That will be one way to do it. You grab with this one, you squeeze a little bit here, this lift a little bit, this one goes underneath, in and down. That will be one way to do it. So, right there, I cannot bring the shoulder blade like this, so I open her chest. Or, relax it. You can bring the hands underneath here. Look what's going to happen with her chest. I'm going to go like this. And pull down. Even her back up.
Did you hear?
Did you hear?
Yes, I felt it.
It back. Just because I pick her up like that. You come here. I hear her back popping like that. You come here. You can play in her the toes a little bit, just squeeze a little bit like this. Sometimes the arms are very close, and when you do this, the arms open. So you squeeze very softly here. You bring these hands and you put it underneath her neck. You will do this. Put it inside, bring the fingers up, and squeeze out, 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 out. And when you come to the bone, there is exactly here, so you can, occipital bone. You squeeze.
Yeah.
You have classified here?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, how are we going to do?
That's what we're done at 5.
I have no idea. I don't think it's been a little bit longer. So I don't know what I'm going to have time to do. So just look. Fingers in, push out, and when you get to the occipital bone, you curl your fingers like this. And it's supposed to feel like somebody's touching your brain. Really. See if you feel that. So one side here, I squeeze, I pull her back out, 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 out. You see I'm in charge of her head. Let me see you have a change. And look where I put pressure. How that feels. It feels like she don't want to move, she don't want me to get the hands out from there. So I'm squeezing with both my fingers all the muscle that goes into her occipital bone. I release her down, I come here and this, the parietal muscles, I go like this. 2, 3, 4, a little bit up, 2, 3, 4. And I get these 2 fingers and I put them in the third eye. Push up a little bit and sideways. Then I come here to this place and do 2 or 3 towards this way. Then I grab her ears and pull down. Then I grab her hair if I want and push back a little bit. Now you can stay here playing with her head. Doing this. Again, this one. Again, back. One more time. I'll change it. You see, I want to butter shit. And I go like this. And then go really, really, really high. Like right there, I'm very deep with her, in her. She feels like I'm touching her brain. So I release it down slowly. I go back.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
I go
We'll be out in a few
here.
minutes.
I go a little bit here. It would be really good if you are really connected to the student. You don't have to put the hair, but you can play a little bit with the head. And always finish putting just a little bit of a touch in the third eye. Softly right there. Connect with the student. Close your eyes. Be there in connection. Breathe with the student and slice just a little bit up. And stay there. And everything will be in silence, in peacefulness, and there is no movement, there is no nothing. My students, think up.